Today, I'm going to be doing my round 7 tips for my AFL Premiership season of the 2020 season. I'm bundling all over my words today. Let's get into it. First game, Thursday night at Optus Stadium. This is a tough contest. Cats are favourite, 67% to 33%. But I think Collingwood, even with their injuries out, have what it takes to steal one here. I did choose them to be my premiers for this season. Yes, don't mind my name on my tipping comp. It's the old one from 2019. Gibbo, the Pimp God. Josh Gibson, number 6 from the Hawthorn Hawks, mate. Bloody legend he was. And I'm going to say they're going to win by 15 points. 15 points. Collingwood get over the Cats. Essendon versus the Bulldogs. Essendon 72% favourites to the Western Bulldogs 28%. I know the Bulldogs had a bad game against Carlton Blues, but I think it's going to be a closer contest than what the percentages show. Essendon coming off a lackluster win, maybe you say, against North Melbourne. It seemed like they had the game controlled most of the game, but couldn't really pull away even with that stuff. Dylan Shield out with out with suspension, 2 weeks. I reckon... I reckon the Doggies win this one. Where is it at? It is at Metricon Stadium. I think the Doggies may win. I think the Doggies will bounce back and actually take the Bombers away there. So you look at the ladder. They go up and about. The Doggies go up. You can't choose the margin for this one though, which is interesting. Collingwood will be back in the 8. The Giants versus the Lions. This is another tough one. Callum Ward out. Coniglio rumours are being dropped. This is an even contest. I think, seeing that it's at Giants Stadium, I think the Giants will win this one. Brisbane struggling away, winning away from home. I reckon the Giants win in a close contest there. I think I've gone 3 upsets to start off here. Wow, we've got balls to the walls right now. The Swans versus the Gold Coast Suns. We're there at the SCG. The Swans are actually terrible at the SCG. They don't play that well there. They've got a very young side, a lot of injuries. I think the Gold Coast Suns, even though they've been struggling of late, will get the job done against the Swans today. Alright, what do we got next? Richmond versus North Melbourne. North Melbourne struggling majorly in this season after starting the season very well. Richmond, on the other hand, they didn't look very convincing against the Swans. They started very well and died down for the rest of the 3 quarters. They're heavy favourites in this game, and I can see why. North Melbourne have been terrible, and I reckon Richmond do get up in this game. Port Adelaide and Carlton. This is a danger game for Port Adelaide. I'm still going to pick them. They've been in good form. Only the one disgusting loss this season. Everything else have been hitting it straight in the money. Port Adelaide win. I would not be surprised if Carlton Blues put up a real good fight though. There's two sides to Carlton. The side that dominates and the side that sucks. It's one or the other. Hawthorn versus Melbourne. Hawthorn, I tipped them against Collingwood last week. They let me down majorly. 3 goals for the game possibly. It's just terrible scenes there. Hopefully you guys don't hear. I just realised I'll be very quiet this episode with me talking with my mic not even on or not even really near me, so this could be very interesting scenes here. We got Hawthorn versus Melbourne. Hawthorn wins this one comfortably. You'd like to think so. Fremantle versus West Coast, the derby. Fremantle, even though they've put 2 wins together, they still aren't the favourites. Even though they had a massive comeback against St Kilda, Fremantle could surprise some people here. West Coast did not look good against the Adelaide Crows last week. They won, but they did not look good. They made the Adelaide Crows actually look like a half-decent football team in those first 10 minutes of that first quarter. But by saying that, I will still go the Eagles just to be safe. Adelaide Crows versus St Kilda Saints. This is a very ballsy one, lads. St Kilda Saints have never won a game at Adelaide Oval. I don't think they've ever won a game at Adelaide Oval. Adelaide Crows. They've been shit all year, but I'm going to go with what my head thinks, and I think St Kilda can't play Adelaide Oval for some unknown reason, and we will go Adelaide for the last tip of the round. We've gone a few major upsets in this game. That's the AFL ladder. I just realised it doesn't update for when I do it, so whoopsies about that. We'll go to save changes. We'll lock them in. Tips saved. Alrighty guys. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give a like, subscribe if you're new. I'm out now. See you later.